also start streaming. Good, 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 good. YouTube has also started streaming. Thank God. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay. First of all, I will be bumping up my video bitrate from 4000 to 5000 because I want my streams to be at around 50 FPS. I'm not actually recording, but yeah. Now, let us see if we are live on both platforms. I hopefully believe we are. Hey, let's go. We are. And let me also open Twitch. Twitch.tv. Yeah, I have my audio set to 0 slash enchanted power. Let's go. Here we go. Good to know that we're live on both platforms. Um, I'll just open this like this, and then open this one over here. Okay, good, 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 good. Now, for the time being, I will have to, I think, stretch this. Um, I'll just preset all the transformations. You guys just see that much. That much is fine for you guys. I can add a chat, window capture, chat. Chat, okay. That much should be good enough. I think shame about the chat is not working correctly. Capture methods. Okay, here we go. So let's go down there. I do not know what I just did. There we go. So let's just put that down and shame about the chat. Here we go. Malaria. I hope that it didn't go out of bounds. It did. Okay. So for the time being, let us just see this much. Okay. So yesterday, what we were doing is we were coding our own ray tracer, and there was a lot of code. Today, I just want to restructure as a project and do some easing and stuff, you know. So if I were to go, you guys can't see my file structure and stuff, but yeah. Ray tracing master. I will break it down into days. So we have worked for 3 days in total. And I think day 3. Today will probably be day 3. There are better ways of doing this, obviously, but I'm shit at this, so ignore. Now, main.odin.all was day 1. Okay? So if I were to go and open this with Sublime Text, and also while I'm there, if I were to, I do not know where my Sublime Text went. It is over here. Sublime is over here. And if I were to F2 and rename all of this, thank you. It will close this and open with Sublime Text. Okay. I will no close all of these things. Okay. And in all of this image dot first day 1 and this is day 2. Okay. If I go over here and I do this, and if I do this does not exist. Vec3f is just a f32, and this is 3. This should build, and I think that edit No, I just want a viewer. Thank you. ppm. I don't know. Oh, okay. So the old code was somewhere else. Yeah, there we have it. And if I were to open my portfolio, open day one, where should it? There works. Okay. So today we'll be copying all of this and making it into day three. Okay. So first things first is populating this part of the files. Okay. So this was all of the progress, and this is 26. This is the progress we made. Okay. So in the case I have to go to the progress, I need to first of all in day 2 open main.odin. So we put all of this writing we uh, separated the project into multiple files for easier for better organization. I'll also can I zoom in? Zoom. Oh, I can zoom in. So separated the project into multiple files for better organization. Created a sphere data structure. That was one. Created functions for vectors. Vec3f. One was finding the magnitude and the dot product. Finding dot product and I think normalizing. Normalized vector. Okay. Create a struct. Let's just do it into struct. Okay. And normalized vector. Now this was the easy part of the things. The harder part or the most difficult part was I think that went away. Yeah. So the more difficult part was writing the array intersect function. Okay. Wrote the way intersect function which essentially checks if a way is intersecting with a sphere. And for this I'm actually going to copy and paste all of the code, and the simplest reason for that is when I will be copying and pasting all the code, it will just first of all destroy the formatting of all of it. Second of all, what I will be doing is actually no, I will in Sublime first of all copy and paste it. I will remove all the code lines. And we will just paste this. Okay, so let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. Tuck, 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 tuck. So these are essentially all the steps we did to make a weight racer. We will also, this is not actually a weight racing thingy up the left. Checking if the spray interacts. Okay, so no. Okay, so that's that. And then vote a func, vote a loop to. Okay, so there is this part of the loop which I do not understand. So I'm actually going to use black box to understand it. ChatGPT works as well, but for some reason, I'm too lazy to open ChatGPT. I don't know why. Why am I lazy? I don't know. But sure, let us use black box. Explain this piece of code that is being used in a way tracing algorithm. Um, and suggest better names for the variables if needed. Okay. I did actually understand this part. I just don't remember. Okay, so let us do that and let me see if I can just copy and paste the code. I hope. Wrote a loop to, I don't know, do a bunch of stuff. hmm I don't know what is happening. So, okay. Okay. The outer loop iterates over each row j in the image, and the inner loop iterates each column in the image. The x and y coordinates are calculated for each pixel, which will be used to define the direction of the ray. The calculation is based on the pixel's position, the image width, and the height, and the field of view. X is calculated at 2 times. This maps the pixel's exponential value between -1 and 1, taking into account the aspect ratio of the image. Um, Not likely, which is the camera. Okay, distance. So this is actually all that we did yesterday, and today let us see what we will be doing. Okay, so let's close this and let's do this, and we shall begin. Now, to start, first of all, I will switch to my Sublime text and open Sublime. Hopefully this is working. I will clamp Sublime over here, along with I will be clamping this over here, and my Google, which practically only appears half of the time, will become this. But understanding. There we go. It's there now. It will baby. And let us see. At part 3. We did all of this. Okay. Someone messaged. Let us see who messaged. Please have my kids. Daniel, सो जाओ. Please सो जाओ. नहीं नहीं बच्चे करने मुझे तुम्हारे नहीं चाहिए तुम्हारे बच्चे. Um, you can have my kids. I will be really happy to fuck you. Um, I will gladly fuck you. So you can have my kids. Yeah. The that scenario matters. Okay. एक सेकंड क्या लिखा आता does the local vocal if I say fuck you does it show up in my local vocal? Oh wow, it does not filter that. Wow. um Now you know, Daniel. I will happily fuck you. This is sad. This is concerningly sad. Is my okay. We'll be waiting. Okay. Okay. कितनी कॉफी पी है दानियल आपने कितनी? अच्छा. Step 3, adding more spheres. The hardest part is over now. Our path is clear. If we know how to draw one sphere, it will not take us long to add a few more. Click the change in the code, and this is the resulting image. Okay. How much did you change, you fucking idiot? Okay. Okay, sheesh. I'll add that later. Coffees for casuals, आप क्या करते हो, Daniel? Hookah, shisha. What do you do? What is the thing that zings for you? Is is my question. I am deeply concerned. Just so you know. Um. I don't know if someone tagged me or it's something. और प्लीज़ दानियाल बता दो, मैंने यूट्यूब का समय चेक नहीं करा, सो आई डोंट नो कितना बड़ा डिले है यूट्यूब में, बट एज फार एज आई नो उसकी यादों से थक जाता तो सो जाता। नहीं दानियाल, देखो दानियाल, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल बिगेस्ट डिसअपॉइंटमेंट इज यू रोट दैट इन इंग्लिश, रोमन इंग्लिश में आपने लिखा, ठीक है। अगर आप ये खालिस उर्दू में लिख के देते चैट के अंदर तो मैं आपको फिर चैट मानता। आपने लिखा इसे अंग्रेजी में, इसलिए आई एम डिसअपॉइंटेड। यू नीड टू राइट इट इन प्योर उर्दू, देन आई विल एक्सेप्ट कि आपको असल में गम है, असल में आपको इश्क हुआ था। अगर आपने नहीं लिखा तो इसका मतलब है कि आपको कभी इश्क नहीं हुआ, यू जस्ट वांटेड सेक्स। आई एम सॉरी बट आई सेड इट फर्स्ट, फक यू। एनीवेज, गोइंग टू द नेक्स्ट थिंग। शीशा भंग चाहिए? भंग बहुत रखी है मेरे पास। पानी भी है मेरे पास अगर वो चाहिए। वेट हो जाओगे थोड़े। um, भाई मेरे लैपटॉप पे वैसे हर ईडीसी काम नहीं कर रहा, तो टच स्क्रीन यूज कर रहा तो यार, टच टच स्क्रीन यूज कर रहे और उर्दू नहीं लिख रहे, तो ये तो अल्टीमेट डिसअपॉइंटमेंट है यार। तो क्या टच स्क्रीन यूज कर रहे हो फिर तो यार स्क्रीन पे सारा लिखा आएगा, क्या कहते हैं, उर्दू का कीबोर्ड। अपने आप को फंसा दिया है दानियाल आपने यार, ये क्या करा दानियाल, क्या करते हो यार। यू नो व्हाट, दानियाल दानियाल भाई, आप यार डिसअपॉइंट कर रहे हो दानियाल भाई। अब यार, मॉडरेटर, चल दानियल भाई, मैंने आपको एक मॉडरेटर भी बना दिया। खुश रहो, जिंदा रहो, बी हैप्पी। कुछ टाइप करके देखो, बताओ अगर मॉडरेटर बने या नहीं बने। अंडरस्टैंडेबल, अंडरस्टैंडेबल। हाँ हाँ। एक सेकेंड दानियल भाई, मैं आपका मैसेज देखता हूँ। मेरी चार्ट असल में ना बंद होते रहती है। मॉडरेटर आफ्टर राइटिंग किल माई सेल्फ, यस। यस यस यार, that is what you have to do. And by now you're understanding the matrix. Here, I'ma try sleeping. Good luck with whatever the hell this is. Thank you, thank you. Please sleep. You're my little lovely kid. I want you to be alive by tomorrow. सो जाएं. हम तो इंसोम्नियाक हैं. कभी सोएंगे नहीं. थक जाएंगे, मर जाएंगे, सोएंगे नहीं साले गधे हम. Anyways, sleep, 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 sleep. Also चेक कर लो अगर मेरा ये ट्विच पे भी रन हो रहा है. Cause मुझे पता नहीं अगर ये ट्विच पे साथ में रन हो रहा है. बट ट्विच पे मैसेज कर लो मुझे. मैसेज यहाँ पे भी आ जाना चाहिए क्योंकि मैं सेम इंटरफेस यूज़ कर रहा हूँ. बट या प्लीज़ डू चेक अगर मेरा ट्विच पे काम कर रहा है या नहीं कर रहा. So, okay. So what we will be doing is, first of all, we shall open this and main.odin. We will have a spheres in Odin, which will be array of spheres, which what does spheres dot push back mean? If I go to the spheres, okay. So first things first things first is I need to render multiple spheres. Okay. Now one way is that I call the render function multiple times, or in the render function. Hmm. अब भाई ये सब टाइटल्स कैसे आ रहे हैं? ये भाई ये तो कोड करा है. ये तो दिस इज समथिंग यू कोडेड. ट्रांसलेट बहुत बुरी तरह से होते हैं. द ट्रांसलेशन इज एब्सोल्युटली शिट एंड फॉर द मोस्ट पार्ट द इंग्लिश ones are very slow. ठीक है. So for example, if I say क्या कहते हैं उर्दू टेक्स्ट, it will just go mayhem. Poof. ठीक है. तो होता है. हैकिंग कहते हैं obviously यार. एक a translation, there is no translation in the subtitles, so unfortunately I can't do anything about that. But Japanese, क्या करें? What can I do? I'm a professional Japaneser. I professionally yap in my free time. And I see render multiple block. Okay, so no, 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 no. What am I doing? स्ट्रीम टाइटल पर पता चला जो वो उसी जुबान. भाई ये तो कॉपी पेस्ट है गूगल से. ब्लड एंड चीज रेफरेंस. कोडिंग जुबान का पूछा. अच्छा कोडिंग की जुबान का पूछा. ओडिन लैंग्वेज है. मैं कॉपी पेस्ट तो नहीं कर रहा. चला यार, इतना भी ना बोलो। मैं आपको दिखाऊं मैंने बनाया है क्या? दिखाता हूँ मैं आपको। मेरी स्क्रीन पे बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं। I'll show you what I made. So first of all, the screen will go black, and I will call this screen view. ठीक है, okay. And I will add a display capture. Okay, okay. This is showing everything on my display. ठीक है. So ignore everything. So what I have created is I have opened the wrong app, so ignore that. ये मेरा डायरेक्टरी है अभी, ठीक है. दिस इज डे 3 कंप्लीट है, डे 2 कंप्लीट था, CMD. ठीक है. So I have this program which I will first of all create, run odin build dot odin build dot. Okay, so this will create the program first of all, day2.exe. Okay, and what this will do is it will create an image which is what we like to call a ppm image. ppm image जैसे .jpg होती है ना, .pdf, उनका एल्गोरिदम लिखना बहुत मुश्किल है. .ppm बहुत सिंपल होती है. उसके अंदर आप बस क्या करते हो, you just write the size of the image followed by the color depth and then followed by the pixels. So हर पिक्सल की वैल्यू, सो 1 2 3 4 एक एक करके ऐसे सबकी. ठीक है. पहले सारे रेड आते हैं, फिर ब्लू आते हैं, फिर ग्रीन आते हैं, तो RBG बनता है उससे. यू कैन चेंज द RBGB या GBR, जो भी करना हो. ठीक है. सो आई विल जस्ट रन दिस प्रोग्राम. 1 सेकेंड के लिए रन हुआ and image.ppm create हुआ, and then I have an image.ppm viewer and it creates this. So this is a ray tracer. So this sphere is an actual sphere in the program, and real rays throw over here and then it's being created. अभी सिर्फ आई एम ऑन द इनिशियल वर्जन्स ऑफ द रे ट्रेसर. इसका जो आउटपुट है एंड में जाके इट इज सपोज टू बी लाइक दिस. ये बनाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ अभी. आई जस्ट कम टू दिस पार्ट कि मैंने ये स्क्रीन बनाई है और ये स्फीयर बनाया. अभी मुझे इसकी हायरार्की बनानी है और इसके अंदर लाइटिंग डालनी है. फिर मुझे पहले मैं इसके अंदर मल्टीपल ड्रॉ करूँगा, फिर इसके अंदर मैं लाइटिंग डालूंगा, फिर मैं हायरार्की डालूंगा, और फिर मैं इसके अंदर रिफ्लेक्शन शेडर्स डालूंगा. तो दैट्स व्हाट आई एम डूइंग. और मैं अब स्विच कर लेता हूँ अपने सबलाइम टेक्स्ट पे. ओके. प्लीज आंसर माय क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट. कौन सा क्वेश्चन भाई? तुमने तो कुछ बोला भी नहीं भाई. साले स्ट्रीम टाइटल पढ़, पता चल जाएगा कौन सी जबान. प्लीज आंसर माय क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट. तूने कोई क्वेश्चन बोला भी नहीं, जापानीज लिखा था बस. बेगैरत, बेशरम, बेहया इंसान. ठीक है. The subtitles are so misleading. I just checked. Okay. So this is the goal. Right now, what I am trying to do is render multiple spheres. This will take spheres, um, which is just going to be in number. What the fuck? Why did you stop deleting my messages? You are a you are a moderator. You moderators के messages delete नहीं होते. हाँ, अब moderator के messages कैसे delete हो सकता है? Either way, let us see first of all. I will do this. Um, So it should be in the order of preference whenever I like draw stuff. So सर मेरा नेट पर कुछ साइट्स नहीं चलती, उनका चलाने का कोई तरीका है? हाँ, वो the best one is 1.1.1. This is a website. It's a इस पे जाओ. दिस इज अ यूआरएल, ठीक है। एंड व्हाट हैपेंस इज इस यूआरएल पे um there I'll just show you over here, ठीक है। So go to 1.1.1, ठीक है, and go to Windows and install it, ठीक है। It will already start, जैसे ही दबाओगे ना इंस्टॉलेशन स्टार्ट हो जाएगी। एंड देन यू विल डाउनलोड द वर्क क्लाइंट, और नीचे ना GUI बनाया जाएगा छोटा सा, जैसे देर इज दैट वॉल्यूम रॉकर है ना आपके, वहाँ पे होता है जैसे रायट का या वैनगार्ड का लोगो आता है, वैसे ही नीचे वाले स्मॉल मेन्यू में इट विल शो क्लाउड आइकॉन, क्लिक इट एंड देन क्लिक कनेक्ट, और फिर तुम्हें एक फ्री VPN मिल जाएगी जो हमेशा के लिए फ्री है। और ऑफिशियल VPN है गूगल की, क्लाउडफेयर गूगल की ऑफिशियल VPN है। एंड इट जस्ट अलाउज यू टू क्या कहते हैं सी ऑल द वेबसाइट्स दैट आर आउट देयर, रिमूविंग द रीजन लॉक। इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि तुम्हारा रीजन चेंज हो जाएगा, इट यू विल स्टिल बी रिकग्नाइज्ड एज अ पाकिस्तानी, you will just be removed from the region lock ideology, ठीक है। अरे ऑफ fear, okay, so this is going to be a struct, no. Will this be a struct? No, this will just be a t, fear, ठीक है, and this will be dynamic, and then I will take spheres, and this will be array of spheres, ठीक है, and for spheres, and so I will do checks, oh, ठीक है, and then I will just call this render multiple, and we'll first of all have a okay. So you wrote something, I did not see it. थैंक यू सर। सारा मेरा रीजन ही नहीं मेरे नया चेंज हो जाएगा, सारा मेरा मुझसे उर्दू नहीं पढ़ी जाएगी, आई एम सॉरी, आई कांट रीड दैट उर्दू, बट ओके श्योर, whatever you say bro, whatever you say, may God help you with your expeditions of some things, I don't know, Sphere 2, ठीक है। So if I were to go to this part, and where are my spheres? So so अरे क्या करा मैंने? Okay. Let me check if I'm doing this right. Okay, yeah, I'm doing this right. Vec, yeah. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, um, push. Um, append. Appending to a dynamic array. Append. Okay, so object yeah, spheres array, which will be type of array of spheres, and append. Okay, and this will be for me. This will be at 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 right at here array. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and tuck, copy, paste. That is some spaghetti ness. Um, huh? Oh my god, that is Sublime doing some weird stuff. There should probably be a better way to do this. Oh, no, I don't know why. Why though? I saw the issue I had. You actually don't need these semicolons. I'm just doing them for my sake. Here's, here's array. I hope this works. Let me build it. Then let me actually change my language build to Odin language 1. Okay, so please run it and also tell okay, that works. Error, okay. And no, uh, view particular image view. I just saw my issue. I just figured out my issue. So, for those who cannot actually see the problem that I'm facing, let me add it. Um, let me show it. So, this is going to be my the capture and ppm viewer. So that is my output, which is not what I want. Okay, so my ppm viewer should be above below Sublime. Okay, so that is my viewer, what I'm actually rendering. Okay, but that is not what should be rendered. In the simplest of words that I can say, that is not what should be happening. I understand why this is happening, and it is a very simple reason. Now what I want to understand is, here's the pushback. Okay, so I can do this. Write to file.odin package eraser, and I understand what the issue is. I want to see if the issue will be solved by what I'm about to do. Putting the image, copy and paste, paste. Oh shit! I wouldn't do that. I would say tab. Okay, and this will be a write to file. This will be a proc, and this will have an inline over here, and this proc will have a frame buffer, which will be a pointer to what is a frame buffer? Vec3, vec3f. This should be changed. Okay, and we will be importing core math, which did nothing, so core fmt. We will be importing core os. We will be importing core io. No, okay, and core strings. Import core strings, height and width. And with this, we will also pass the height, which will just be an int, and width will be idth width, which will also be an int. And import core math. Okay, so that should work. What I need to do is very calmly um okay. So first what I need to do is, first of all, I need to remove this portion of the code, and at the very end, frame buffer which will automatically be generated. I will call write to file, which will be the frame buffer we have. Okay. I'm actually changing the frame buffer over here. Realistically, I am not. So I don't need to reference it per se, right? And can I do uh, if I just that should work apparently. And okay. I'll also pass the frame buffer, which will be a vector f. Okay. And this will be a pointer to the vector. And we will dereference that pointer. Vector dereferencing is automatic, so we don't need to do that. And for right now, we will just do this and do this. Uh, Render sphere, let's say 3. You don't need to pass the frame buffer. Begin return frame buffer, which this returns me a vec3f. For instance, is wait, write to file, and there is no need to do that. This should hypothetically run, and in the case it works, it works properly, and it is actually rendering the third क्या कहते हैं that thing. Now, no, that is just a fix for this, not for all of them. But then it is just rewriting the whole frame buffer, no, by itself. What I need to do is cast ray and then going to be intersect. Hmm. Hmm. This is a little bit confusing. Interesting. Okay. So they made a lot of changes. They also made a, instead of just using a ray intersect, they are now using a scene intersect. And they're also using a ray intersect. I'm so confused. The ray intersect is there. Okay. So now what they're doing is it's save scene intersect dot odin. It's a package ray tracer, and this will be scene. Okay, let me see what the scene intersect actually is. Scene intersect is a proc which is returning what? It is returning a bool. Okay. And it has an origin. Okay. So origin. We'll give the names later. It has a direction. it has a redirection. It has a array of objects. It has a what is a hit? It has a hit. It has an N, and it has a material. Okay. Okay, so side by side, we're also adding other things such as material and color. So let's just do this. Material.odin, and side by side also create all of these. So first of all, this is package picture, and this will just have a material which is a struct, and this struct has a color which is a vec3f, and diffuse color. What is a diffuse color? Uh, Sometimes C++ just explains this piece of code. It has one data member. It does not have one data member. That would be very stupid. Okay, so it just has a diffuse color. That's it? I don't know. I guess I have zero idea. Okay. And then we go to spheres.odin. And now spheres also have a material, which is a material, I guess. Okay, so in main.odin, if we go down here, we need to add a material, which is going to be ivy. Ivy. Okay, so making some materials. So if we have ivory, so this will be just be a material, which is a vec3f, which will be 0 0.4 comma 0 0.4 comma 0 0.3, and this will be okay. And I can add ivory, and I can add ivory, and I can add a red wobber, which is going to be a material of vec3f of 0.3, 0.3, comma 0.1, comma 0.1, and let's call this red wobber, red wobber. Are there any issues in the main program right now? Okay, so we have that. We added a material. Instead of a cast ray, we have now a scene interact, which will have a cast ray down there. Okay. So a scene interact explain this chunk of code from a way tracer. Tracing algorithm. The origin is obviously a vec3f. Redirection is just a vec3f. Objects is a hit is a reference to a CD vector refers to the point of interference. Normal vector. This is going to be a vec3f, and the material a reference to the object material that will show the material properties. Material, I guess. Material. A hit will be a reference to the 3D object. Vec3f. Okay. So now I need to first understand the code. So the float sphere distance is the spherical distance. The sphere is a very large number, the maximum value number. It loops through the sphere objects in the spheres. Okay. So for spheres in array of spheres looping through. For each sphere it calls the way intersect method. Okay. Um, ray intersect. We will give it the origin. We will first of all give it the sphere. We'll give it the direction. Direction. And we will give it the distance. Right. So the distance I is some very large distance, right? So, but hmm, but I didn't pass distance I. What is distance I? Am I passing distance I? What am I doing? Note for sermons, like makes spheres appear to be drawn in different order depending on which. Anyway, here is what's happening. Distance I gets passed as TO and changes value inside. The function is What is the default value of um, wait a minute. I just realized. Okay, I just understood what is happening. I think I'm not sure, but I think someone just called me. I don't know who called me or from where did they call me, but someone did call me. I just figured out what happened. Okay, so where intersect has this thing called the intersection distance. Intersection distance keeps on changing every single time I send it. Okay, so now what they want me to do is first of all, they're like, okay, here's a scene intersect. What the scene intersect will do, it will have a spherical distance, okay, and hmm, okay. So what the spherical distance is, it's pretty simple. So first of all, we will have a sphere's distance. Now this by default is going to be the max of f32. Okay, max of f32. Simple, pretty basic. Okay, now what then they're asking me to do is no, do this. The sphere distance is a constant Boolean value. Okay, hmm. Wait. Okay, so now what the second want me to do, I'm just going to copy the code for the code it is distance I, which is going to be a f32. They have not told me that if it can be changed or not. I do not know. Then they're saying an array of yeah, what they're asking me is if this is possible, we have origin, data action distance, and distance I is less than sphere distance, then what we would be doing is we will be sending the sphere's distance to distance I. Hit will be equal to the origin plus the direction times the I'll be sure this will work. I don't think this will work. What is hit over here again? Is a reference to a 3D vector show the point of intersection. Origin plus 3 direction. Distance I is this is going to scalar multiply and then add. Okay, I assume. Okay, this is but this is a scalar right now. Okay, there's no dot product or anything. N, which I'm trying to figure out what n is over here. N is normal vector. Normal vector, which will be equals to the hit minus the spheres dot center, and we will normalize this. Normalize. Okay, and then we will have material be equals to the sphere dot material. Okay, and then this will return sphere distance. Now, normal vector is equal to hit minus normal. They're not assigned to. Okay, so we will have to pass the normal vector as a, and then we would have to dereference it over here. And material will also be a pointer. Dereference it over. Okay, and this will be a pointer. No, this will be at. And this is just origin because the origin doesn't change, right? What is the error? Can I assign hit with a it is this, and you will need to dereference that hit. I will dereference it obviously. I don't fully understand everything, but I do understand some things. Is the easiest way to say it, at least. Um, I think I understand, but at the same time, I do not directly understand it because. Okay, now I do understand it. Okay. And then we will have a cast ray, which will. And then, okay, cast ray dot Odin. And I'm pretty sure that if I can. What is the error? Okay, we will also have a render dot Odin. Do we have a render dot Odin? Render dot Odin. I'm just breaking down every single little procedure into files. Package. I think that's all we need over here. Yeah, good. Is my thing. Okay. So Castway will be a little bit different now in the sense that huh, now what Castway will be doing is this sphere distance is just gone, right? So what it has a point and has an n which are both equal to the same vector f and n which is vector f. Okay, and then it has a material. Okay, and then what it's doing is doing if scene intersect and then if they have spheres, and this will be array of spheres. If it will first of all have an origin, it will have a direction, it will have a sphere distance. Is there is no sphere distance? There is no sphere distance. It will have a point, it will have an n, it will have a material, array of sphere. It will have an array of no, it will have sphere. There is a material. Before that, there is an n, and before that, there is a point. Oh, okay. And this will be sent as a pointer. This will also be sent as a pointer. This will also be sent as a pointer. Right? Nothing to be changed over here. and then it will then just return material dot square. Let us hope at this point we have done everything. Okay, and there should be no need for render multiple. And instead of instance, oh, huh? Wait, LSP. Has my program gone so big that the LSP just stopped working? That is not possible. This is a very small program. What do you mean undeclared name? Huh? Where is sphere? Sorry. Uh, okay, so now instead of this, it should be, yeah. It finished and it ran, meaning if I were to go and file open, hopefully with my fingers crossed, this should work. Boom. Okay, so the changes that we made. Okay, this is a very important step for us. Okay, because we did a lot of things, and I need to document everything. So first of all, let us go and go to idea mapping. Oh no, actually go to Sublime Text and open Sublime Text. And now let's start documenting everything. Okay. Let's first of all go to sphere. A dynamic array is holding that is holding sphere instances. Okay. Scene intersect now. What is the scene intersect doing? The ray intersect we didn't change anything, right? So let's just leave that. A struct of the vector f which stores the material of a color. Yeah. The vendor hasn't changed at all, if any, so we don't need to mess with that. That is done. That is done. I've cleaned it up a little bit. Write to file vectors scene intersect. What has changed is castre, meaning okay. If ray doesn't intersect, then we paint the screen blue. Yeah, sure. Background color. Okay. Now, what I don't understand is uh, hit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is trying to understand what the code does. Okay, so now scene intersect. Ex- Explain this board. Uh, Explain in detail it and the normal vector and its behind it. Okay, okay. So what return sphere? C intersect returns a boolean, right? Yeah. Why? Why 1000? What is so special about 1000? I don't understand. Okay, the hit variable is a pointer to a 3D vector that shows the intersection point between the ray and the sphere. Another way represents the point in 3D space where the ray intersects with the sphere. Hit variable. Okay. Hit hit variable stores the point in 3D space where the ray of light intersects with the spheres. Um, whenever a intersection is now the height variable is updated to the new position of intersection. Okay. Okay. I understand a bit of it. I don't understand all of it. But yeah. Necessarily I don't understand why are we doing fierce distance less than 1,000? What is so special about 1,000? Arbitrary. And if I go to main.odin and if I build this now, then just to make sure for my sanity's sake, let me just go to scene, no, scene view, and this is what I'll be sharing. A lot of files. Nonetheless, I will delete these two files because I don't need them, and we will have a preview image data. That's what we need. And then what we will be doing is going into Odin and display capture it like this. Okay. We will first of all build and run the thing, which will give us image of ppm, and this will give us this image. Now let us tally this image with our this image, and they look exactly the same, which is a good step 3. A very good step 3. Okay, so now let us finish off today by first of all checking how many hours. Not a lot of hours, probably one only today. This was pretty easy considering what we were doing. So, instead of just showing my whole screen, I will go to idea mapping, and let us go to where is our offset. Yeah. So six progress 27th June. I would say 1 hour stream tops. Um, 1 hour stream. And what did we do today? So so first things first, what we did today was separate all separate all the functions into their respective files for better organization. I don't know if actually adding makes a, what shall I say? No, apparently it does not. It is still for 33 KB. The biggest file, which is 2.25 MB, is actually my what do we say? ppm file. Okay. Separate all the functions into their respective files for for better organization. Wrote the scene 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 intersect function, and I will just do this, and then scene intersect function will be explained by KB. Takes all takes takes an array of spheres, instances of any 3D object, and okay, so takes an array of spheres and renders them in order of appearance, meaning the sphere that appeared first, that um was in the loop first will be the furthest. Should that matter? Is my question. Should it actually matter? Because hypothetically, hear me out. What matters is the 3D space X, Y, and Z. But we do not have a 3D space. We have a center. Yeah, no, then it matters not. X, Y, and Z matters. It does matter. Yes. X, Y, and Z genuinely does matter. And that is simply because I do not know. I might be wrong. But yeah, I don't know. And there's them. Um, it it has two variables that are passed by reference as pointers. One is it, which is storing the intersection position of the way of light and the sphere. And this sphere, the other is n or no vector. This is storing the this can be used in the future. This can be used in the this can be used in the future. This can be used in the future. Um, in things such as reflections. Okay. And what I want is what I want is hmm, if okay. I think that is what we did. And modify the uh did I even mention the cast array function in this? Okay. No method, but function. Yeah. So that I would say that is good enough for today. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. So as far as I think it goes, if I were to go to my Sublime Text view, um, how far have we come in the tutorial? If I have to like process. So there are a total of 10, and we have done 3 steps. And in reality, we only need to do. Hmm. Well, so thank you for watching today. That will be it. And yeah, bye bye. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming and thank you for talking. Love